as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
15, check my 15.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Wilson. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Dante Fowler. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Jackson, option right. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Lamar Jackson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep, and he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 6-0 our score after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Jackson, option right. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40. Open here, Adam Thielen. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 22 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss play, it's Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw is Wilson. And that will be incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Jackson, option right. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Single receiver. Hey, you're...
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. Jackson now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
25, check 22, check.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He connected on his first, this from 41. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
50,
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run with Mixon. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he's brought down. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll try to run with Breida. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. The pass to Brown as he hauls it in.
Jackson's pass. Completion to Brown. A gain of 14. But it's now
on 3rd down, Jackson uncorks one for Davis. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Tedrick Thompson picks it.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll toss it to Breida, able to slither by. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Wilson's pass.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw on 3rd down. Wilson, buying time to his left. And he finds Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Breida, he'll try the right side. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, it's Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Let's go, let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Jackson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
4th down. Here's Jackson. This is caught by Jackson. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Mixon with it. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's Jackson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. This is Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And Zerline's kick is good. And they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike 50, Mike 50. One flip.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
36 power.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got him.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the